Peace and bliss rising. So it's about, I guess, 3 something a.m. And I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, as I usually do. And I don't know, you know how we always say, especially us spiritual people or the woke community, how we not in the matrix. We not trapped and this, that, and the third. And I was just sitting here thinking, especially when it comes to these social medias, y'all, we all are. If you are on any type of social media, on the internet, period, whether it's social media or not, if you on the internet, Googling shit, looking up shit, watching videos, the streamings, podcasts, like any of that, you in the matrix. Your consciousness is inside this matrix. Okay, Facebook. You got a lot of people who feel like because they don't post, you know, I'm not on here like that. But you scrolling and you reading stuff, right? You scrolling and you reading different people's statuses, which is different people's thoughts, feelings, and emotions, right? That they are placing into this internet. You feeding the beast. We feed the beast when we do this. Post pictures, any of that stuff, right? And so as you are scrolling and you reading these different statuses, you watching all of these different videos, these different podcasts or whatever, you probably thinking in your mind, you read a status or watch some shit, oh, it's nothing. You don't think about it no more. But you actually do. Because just because it's not in your conscious mind doesn't mean it doesn't go to your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is constantly recording 24/7. Everything, every single thing that you see, that you hear, that you speak, it's recording. And so you it's like different people's consciousness you're downloading into your consciousness. So now you know what you thinking, right? You thinking you got certain feelings, certain thoughts and shit, and you thinking it's you when 9 out of 10 it's not. It's not even your energy or your thought. It's some shit that you done fucking watched that you probably don't forgot about in your conscious mind. But your subconscious mind is what really runs our fucking lives. The shit this is that's you live through that. You live through that and you don't even know it. So you thinking sometimes thoughts are your thoughts when they're not really your thoughts. That's why I got a better understanding and respect for protecting your portals, your eyes, your ears, and your mouth. What you see, what you hear, what you speak, because that's important, man. You don't want to. It's like we all like. It's like this shit is like The Sims, right? And we all just got different programs like downloaded into us, different thoughts, different belief systems, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be, right? And so you are living your life through that. And so that's who you are. But when you're dealing with this internet and this social media and you putting those thoughts, feelings, and emotions out, you're actually putting your subconscious out for the world. And everybody's tapping into everybody fucking subconscious, yo. And I'm just sitting here thinking like this shit, I think the only people who are probably not trapped or connected is maybe like the Amish people or people like that who live off the grid. They don't do no electricity, they don't do no social medias, phones, none of that shit. They just live off the fucking land. Those are the people who are outside of this matrix. As far as us, We could do all that posting and daily and swearing up and down that we so woke and we see it beyond the veil and we see shit that people don't see. But in the meantime, in between time, you still plugged in. We still plugged in, man. We still plugged in. But the shit that keeps replaying for me is that fucking the just watching and reading different people's posts, different people's podcasts, different people's thoughts and feelings and emotions. And you thinking that this shit has no, whether you agree with them or not, it's still it's still there. What they're saying will still have an effect on you because you fucking watch the shit or you listen to the shit. You know what I'm saying? Whether you agree or not, your subconscious mind has did what? Recorded it. And for me, like a lot of motherfuckers don't be having nothing on their minds. Let's be for real. Facebook say what's on your mind. You read a lot of them posts and you just be like, yo, what the fuck? And I understand, everybody, you got different genres of people. You got the funny people, you got the knowledge droppers, you got the nothing muffins ain't shit going on in their brain, but they kicking rocks. You got the gangsters and whores and the get money people. I understand, but a lot of the statuses and stuff that I read, I have no connection to. You know what I'm saying? I was watching one of my spiritual sisters, and she was explaining how it's important to cleanse every part of your life, especially now when it comes to that social media. If you are friends with people on social media that you know don't like you, get rid of them. She said because or if you see a status and it don't sit right with your spirit, just unfollow the person. Get that energy off of your timeline because all of that shit is being projected onto you. Now, as far as me, if I'm going to have some energy, if I'm going to be on this social media and I'm going to have something being projected onto me, I want it to be some positive, something that feed my soul and my spirit. So I just found myself unfollowing a lot of people who talk about a lot of nothing or have posts or videos of things that they share and I just don't relate ever. And so I just unfollow people because I don't want that shit in my auroric field. I've noticed patterns in my life, right? Especially with dealing with people and meeting people where uh, I know the kind of person or woman I am. And then you just keep running into people who are piss poor morally, piss poor in their character, piss poor in their actions and how they treat people. And it's like, okay, it got to be something in me that's attracting this. Well, hell, it could be, or the shit that I'm watching, or the shit that I'm reading. Things that are I'm programming into inside my mind and my energy field. Um, just by reading bullshit or watching fucking bullshit or listening to bullshit. And I think going forward, I'm going to most definitely work on just unplugging, like unplugging for real. And it goes beyond just not posting, not scrolling, not even turning my phone on. Because this shit, this fucking phone and these social medias, is how the fuck they got us, yo. We really, really, really lived life when I think about it, like back when I was younger in my growing up days, because we was really outside actually connecting with each other. We was actually conversing, eye contact, uh, body language. Now you really don't even see people yet unless you log on to social media. You don't really talk to people unless you on social media. Your family really don't fuck with you unless it's on social media. You don't even see these people, but it's cuz this and sis that and bro that and big homie this or whatever people say. But it's all on the internet and nothing is interpersonal anymore. We used to have meet up on the weekends, have cookouts, card parties. You know what I'm saying? People would cook and we would have drinks and then we would just commune. We don't do that kind of stuff anymore. And it's time for me to put forth the effort to get back to living, man. That's it, just get back to living. So peace and love, family.